Hello everyone, welcome to Group 21's channel. Today we stand at a pivotal moment in educational history, where artificial intelligence has fundamentally transformed how students approach learning and academic work. AI tools like ChatGPT has created both opportunities and challenges within our academic institutions. On one hand, these technologies offer remarkable benefits like instant access to information, language translation, and assistance with complex problem solving. Students can now receive immediate feedback, explore diverse perspectives, and overcome learning barriers that previously seemed insurmountable.
In 2025, many students rely on AI generative tools such as ChatGPT and DeepSeek to help them to write essay, assignment, and quizzes because it is convenient. But do you think that we are just learning or just copy and paste the answer from AI generative tools? In this video, we will explore how AI generative tools will affect student academic integrity and learning autonomy at University Malaya. Now, let's take a look at how lecturer thinks about AI generative tool in university life.
We are ready to invite our Dr. Fadia here to answer some questions. So let's direct to our question. So the first question is, what's your opinion about the student using AI tools in their assignment or their test? Do you consider that is cheating or something?
The first one is, to answer that, there are two possibilities of cases. One is if the lecturer allow. If the lecturer allow you to use the AI tool, then should be no problem. But if the lecturer already specifically mentioned you cannot use any AI tools, then you know that it's already no situation, alright? So in terms of how it affects the students, I myself feel looking at how the AI tool used by the student. For example, if they do assignment or test, and if the lecturer allow that to be done. If the student only take the question and paste it on ChatGPT or DeepSeek and then suddenly get the answer, then you're not doing anything with your brain. You're just relying entirely on the tools. So I think that's very bad. So because at the end, it's going to be true lah what people say AI, all this technology will replace human being. And human allows it because this is what they do from today. Okay. And then talking about in which area that I feel it is okay to use AI tool. For example, your lecturer give you an assignment or quiz, but it's in the form of open-ended mode. Okay, so there is no right and wrong answer, and in order to get that, you need to get different perspective. So I think for that, you can use AI tool as one of the alternative. Secondly, you can solve it, try to do it manually. If it's maths problem, you do it manually. And then the third way is you don't use AI, but maybe if it's maths problem, for example, you can come up with using Excel, using algorithm, do your own programming. So you have three different perspectives. So in that area, I will say that AI tool is helping the student. But in the other way around, like the student heavily, it's like without AI, the student cannot do, and then you know how the AI tool have ruined the students' performance and also their ability to think. Okay?
So the second question is, in the long term, could OEMs AI tools reveal student creativity or their problem solving and critical thinking?
So this is also another question that doesn't have one answer. It depends on the cases. So like I said, if the student tend to use the mode that they only need to paste the question and get the instant answer, yes. Overuse of that, it's like what happened if there's a catastrophe in our life. Like say last year California has the fire, right? What happened if everything is demolished, everything is burned with the fire, whatever? So what happened to you? And then when you try to rise back and then without the technology, how can you do your work? Because everything is there and everything has been ruined out. So this is the problem. So in case you are using AI as an assistant for your learning to do work, like I said, to get different perspective or something want to verify your work, then I think there should be no problem, even if you overuse it the right way and not by letting the AI taking over your function as a human. So this is my answers.
So our interview will end here. So we ready to Doctor and answer our question.
At a cafe near her home, Aisha struggled through a tough calculus tutorial.
This is so hard.
While taking a break, she stumbles upon an infographic that's changing minds at University Malaya.
Ooh, what is this?
The infographic reveals how AI tools are becoming part of daily student life, enhancing productivity, creativity, and time management. Curious about how AI tools work, AISHAH decided to give it a try. Suddenly, her work feels smoother and more manageable. And for one, she gets to finish her work early. Hey, AISHAH, let me ask you, what is 1 plus 1?
I'm not quite sure. Let me ask ChatGPT.
1 tambah 1 pun nak guna ChatGPT ke? AISHAH, you should be more mindful and not to rely too much on AI tools.
Really? Alright then, I'll be mindful in the future.
So, use AI to support your learning, not to replace it. Always fact check and think for yourself.
Now I will explain about analysis and solution from the data we obtained among students in UM. 50% of them use AI tools occasionally, 30% of them use AI tools a few times, and 17% of them use AI tools daily. This means that AI tools very important among students in UM for doing their writing assignment, checking grammar, and studying. And for academic improvement, 60% of them said that improve their work significantly, and 40% of them said that improve their work moderately. This proves that AI tools very important in their life, and it can save their times to study and enhance the quality work. Most of them are concerned about our dependence of using AI, but they still believe that using AI for work academic is ethical. Now we have 2 solutions to overcome the problem faced by students in UM. First, we can create a clear policies while using AI tools, and second, we can offer training to use AI tools ethically. In conclusion, AI tools can help students to improve their studies, but we need to avoid using it unethically. That's all from me. Thank you.